Hi guys, welcome. I've made Flexi, I always say Flex, but it's actually Flexi, a little bit better, thanks to the help from Beckabee. We have some colorful icons up here, and those are the things I always have to launch every single time, like 80% of the time, browsers and all that, Discord, Telegram, and Minstake, burning all those ISOs. Topic of the video is, I saw something, Crystal Linux. I've made one video about it, but I've seen something more. I've seen that there is also a GitHub for it, and that interests me because the information that I saw had to do with the fact that it was about building an ISO. Maybe this link would be better, than we're immediately already here, but we should go here. And no, I did see something, but where did I find it, right? So download it, I've done it. It's a GNOME thing, but it's a specific look or design. GNOME session at the bottom, and for the rest you will recognize many settings and so on from GNOME. There is also a default time shift and ButterFS. And there is a not the Paru and the Yay, but there is something from themselves. You can install it from the AWAR AME. I've done it already. I've built it, right? It's not on our repo. Just build it to test it. Where did I find it, right? Forums, it's not that. Getting started, maybe, I don't know. I found somewhere the information, the latest here probably. Yeah, I think I know. Via the download button, and in the download button we were suddenly at GitLab. That's it. That's it. And then I saw this, and then I must have clicked somewhere out of voila, and we have built sh root inject make arch ISO. So here we are closer than ever. Build or download the Arch-based Crystal Linux ISO. Pacman contribute. So these are all recognizable if you follow tutorials on ArcoLinuxB.com. Build the ISO. On ArcoLinuxISO.com. Start from scratch and build your own distro. And ALCI, where we use Calamares and Pure Arch. So all of that should sound familiar. If it does, then hopefully this will be easy. But this is on Docker, but so that's somewhere else. Better do this. The question is, of course, how, right? So let's play around. Copy URL. This is my personal created system, right? Flexi, yo, FF. It's called Flexi, just a name to keep track of things, because I'd like to log into ChatWM, then in DWM, then in Flexi, then XFC, right? So I have choices at the login screen. That's all I wanted. And then we have here git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V, voila. Let's have a look. So we get this, we have a build sh, complicate stuff, right? Super F, if work directory and so on. So I'm not gonna read it with you, but he's gonna use his own application, which comes from ArcoLinux, from the Arch ISO package. Close all files. Yep, thank you. And then I suppose I need to build it. I'm just gonna go for it. Build.sh, and then it says build a Crystal Linux ISO or the tarball or display this message. I think we better build the ISO then. Now before I do enter, let's see Crystal packages, Control find Firefox. It's there, right? Firefox is there. It's installed. So these are the packages that go on the ISO. If I decide that I'd like to have fast fetch and neofetch, then I have decided it. If I have, let's see, Duff, probably gonna be, oops, wrong screen. Duff is gonna be here. What else do we, should we Chromium maybe? Chromium Extra. Sublime Text probably not gonna work. So I'm thinking about all the applications that are Arch, right? From the Arch repos. Let's see already. So 3 of them extra and things we're hosting. So these are all Arch stuff. So hopefully no problems. Okay, so that's a problem. What do they want? Let's get rid of this. So we need the crystal mirror list. Could not be read, no such file or directory. We're gonna need the keys as well. He's not complaining about keys yet, but we should, right? Now, in order to get those in, we need to go and grab the keys. If I can find a package, that would be great. So let's see. Any repo sounds like a good way to go, but not that one. Back to here, Crystal Linux, package builds, miscellaneous software. I don't know. Those are all the software things. Here's the team for design and so on. Miscellaneous, I would think it would be in here. Here's the keyring. Let's see, is that a package build? I can't, well, I can, but I'd rather download it rather than build it. So miscellaneous. How about this one? How can we, where can we? Do I have MLC repositories? What's that? Aha. And if you don't know how everything is fitting into each other, right? Down there. Oh no, nothing. So I need to find the mirror list to know where the packages are. Mirror list. Oh yeah. Just let's type mirror. Oops. That's not okay. I guess I should have found this at least. Shouldn't he? I don't know. Capital M. Nah. Is this a search or what? Don't tell me I have to click the button. So when you press enter, it's not enter. You have to click this button. Alright, GitLab. So here's the mirror list. That's where the stuff is. Germany would be best maybe for me. Control C, let's have a look. Control V. Not sure. Right, come on, go in. Go in. Young host or Unohost, one of those two. There at the top I can read it. Unohost. This is gonna be tiresome. Those are package builds. Where are the packages? One of those websites. Package builds. Maybe one of them lets me in. I'm gonna go for 3 attempts. 1. Bad gateway. 2. And Belgium. Look at that. Eh? Taichi org? I don't think that's Belgium at all. But okay. Aha. So we're in. Now we need to find the mirror list. Control find Eric. Mirror list. That one. So it's not this one. It's not an x86-64. It's gonna be in any. Control find mirror. Here are all the mirror lists. Signing and done. We have it. Maybe if I need it later on, the key. Crystal keyring 2022. That's the last one. Save. So all of these things you need, because otherwise you can't really build it. Doesn't know where the packages are. So downloads. Sudo pacman -u install this crystal keyring thing. And then you wait. And sudo pacman -u install the crystal mirror list. So an extra file ls in etc pacman.d. Okay, so he knows where to find it. Now we can have a go at this script. Voila. So once you get the flow of things, you can seize control in this case, because we want to have 3 more extra things: fast fetch, DUF and Chromium, defaults on our ISO, and Pacman is the only, well, is the guy that knows where it is via the mirror list, and signing is checked as well. So if you cover those 2 bits, off you go. And if you say this is not good enough, I should have more fonts and I should have more networking tools, Firefox is there. GDM Onyx. So Onyx is something specific. It's a layout of or a desktop, I don't know for sure, of GNOME. Different approach and look at a desktop. That's for sure. And Pipewire is the default. And the rest is probably mostly. It's a bit short for the relang list. So it's really is a very small. Ooh, what's all this? A very small thing. GDM. We never install GDM. So display manager. GDM. GNOME. I suppose this is normal. Going over all the languages. So can you put other things in here? Sure. The more the merrier, as long as Pacman knows where they are. They can't be on AOR, they have to be available with sudo pacman -s. Then it's okay. One of the things in the other video that I've made was sudo pacman -s capitan cursors, and the other thing was the papyrus icons. Papyrus icon theme, that's the one, right? So the other video was an installation of the downloaded ISO. This is a built ISO. The only thing you can't do is what I'm doing now, Ctrl-Shift-V. Nicely. So it can't be in one line, right? It should be like this. It appeared to be in 2 lines, but it wasn't. It has to be in 1 line. Each line sudo pacman -s is going through the list from top to bottom. So we have extra stuff, not of course on this one, but next time around, the next time around, you keep on adding things to this particular ISO. As if this is alphabetically, look at it. We're at the E from the alphabet. So yeah. Thank God I don't have GNOME, well, GDM. Yeah, Like I said, I hope this is normal. We're now in Spanish, I guess. S, is that Spanish? Probably not. CO, DU, Ecuador maybe, España maybe, yeah, Spanish. But all the other things are MX, Mexico maybe. Peru, I have no idea. Right, look it up. Let's just pause the video because this will take forever. A quick recording again as we are building, right? The ISO is being squashed. Now, the way we build things and the way they build things will look differently, right? That's for sure. There is this thing here, I wouldn't know what that is, and etc. I'm going to get the ISO on the desktop. 16 processor are busy, always fun to go and launch Ctrl-Alt-End, beat up and have a look at how hard the machine is gonna work, and the temperature is gonna go and heat up a little bit. So basically, don't do this on machines that are going to retire, right? 10 years or more. Let them be a music player or whatever, SMP sharing thing or something like that. This is hard work. The 100% is already down. What has he done? What has he done? All right. So he says he's done. And he says he pushed something in here. So it was super quick. Great. And yeah, it's only a video of 16 minutes. So why not conclude with a super F7. Go for a clone. Crystal, Linux crystalline. This is my take on it, right? Crystalline. Next. And then we put our own thing in there, which should be on here somewhere. Where was it? Build. So there was a build. It's normally not there. So that's been used as well. Did I close it? That we don't need anymore. Here. No. We don't need anymore. We don't need anymore. Kill, kill, kill. So let's have a look around my own directories. So none of those. Time for a pause. Where is this thing? Found it, I put it on my desktop. It's good. Now my home directory is being cleaned out a little bit. So on the desktop, Chromium, DUF, fast switch. I forgot to check out the aliases in the ZSH last time around. So Chromium, boom. I don't know. Voila. Test. Okay. Chromium works. And Ctrl-T was not working, and Super Enter was not working, Super Shift Enter wasn't working, Ctrl-Alt is not working. Enfin, right? So let's just find the terminal, console, to type DUF. So that's working. This is DUF, let's do it again. So we're in Butter, well, we will be in ButterFS, but now we're not, of course. And then the other one was fast fetch. Have to watch out for the QWERTY AZERTY thing. So the more you add in the list of packages, the more will go on the ISO, which means we should check it, but the more you should have on your future system. Okay, Brussels. Belgium then. Belgium. Search time zones. Select keyboard. I thought I saw something about time zones. Alright. AZT. Last time was not successful. Doesn't matter for me, but okay. That's correct. Next. No. No English. Next. Username. Ah, come on. So Onyx is the one we chosen last time. Why not do something different? XFC maybe, or i3. Would be nice to have them both. I guess that's not possible yet. Which one will I use? You have seen Onyx in the other one, right? So how about Plasma? Why not? Sometimes I tell you guys, Plasma is Plasma everywhere. Learn, watch every video there is, because, right, it doesn't matter. Plasma is Plasma, whether it's now on Red Hat or on SUSE or on this or something else. And the rest is maintenance of a system. How do I maintain my Samsung or my One mobile or whatever mobile it is? It's always a question of how do I maintain things? How do I keep safe? That's all. Once somebody explains you, you're good to go. All right, let's wait for everything to install. The only thing is, I want to know the 3 extra packages that we've put, is that then copy paste it over on the future system? I would say so, but assuming, right, is wrong. Test, and then you know. So let's wait. Voila, finished. Next. Reboot, restart. And in 22 minutes, I have explained to you how you can build your own Crystal Linux, put anything on there. But will it be installed? Okay. I'm a user, that's something, right? Now, GDM might be, let's first do it sudo pacman. There we go again. Sudo, no, not sudo, set key. Yeah. Where is it? I'm not typing it wrong. Set xkb map be. Can't find it. Ah bon? Normally it's something part of good question, right? Setting my keyboard is done like that. So which set xkb map. Okay, sudo pacman -q o user bin set xkb map. What do I need? Xorg set. Okay, voila, now we know. Control find sudo. Now the difficulty, that's an A, that's an M, -S. Yep, let's try that first. Oh no, I'm in Dutch. What it says here, pakket databases synchroniseren, volledige systeemsupgrade starten, er valt niets te doen. Yeah. So don't want my system to be in Dutch. I'll at the top as well. Point 1. Respect the privacy of others. Respecteer de privacy van anderen. 2. Denk na voordat u iets doet. En 3. Veel mogelijkheden betekent veel verantwoordelijkheid. So that's how Dutch sounds, or Flemish. Not Dutch, Flemish. But I need to get this thing, this set, this X org. What was it? And then let's see. Let's quickly look again. Set X, yeah. Set X, that's the one. Thank you very much. Very much. Finally. Cannot open display default display. Alright. That means I'm still on QWERTY. Load keys is not gonna work either, is it? Load keys PE Latin 1. Can't do that because finally. Okay, so have my Azerty sudo pacman minus remove GDM. Let's see, there is no GDM. Let's install SDM. Boom. A lot of stuff. And then let's activate this thing, sudo systemctl enable SDM. Let's see, with force. Why are you complaining that hard? Sudo reboot doesn't exist. Reboot. That's that. Now behind SDM does not seem to be any plasma. So right control F3 again. Yeah, okay. Sudo pacman. Nah, no. That one. Sudo pacman minus remove. Anything plasma? No. Plasma. Let's just type it in. That's strange, huh? Maybe I forgot to select plasma, I don't know. I always think it's my mistake. And that's the best way to do, because that's how you'll get the, how do I say it in English? Most progress you'll get is by thinking you did something wrong rather than thinking somebody else was responsible, right? Keep digging for your failures. And maybe you didn't do anything wrong, fine. But, right, be sure. There are some failed things there. Plasma Wayland, not on virtual machine, thank you very much. We have better things to do. Bienvenue, willkommen, benvenuto. Let's start. Right, that was last time as well, so I'm gonna quit this thing. Now everything is in Dutch, which is a bummer. So if it would be my system, I would start all over again and get this Dutch out of me. Alright, get rid of it. So, this one, let's 1020, okay. And then the design should be black, of course, obviously. So back to the house, or this one immediately, or a little bit more in detail, and get some stuff done. It's always the same thing. Have a look around. Edna. Don't think I've done Edna before. Edna, install. Here's the home page for Edna. Have a look in more detail. And we click here, and we click here. Where you apply this thing. Let's open up. Sometimes to click a few more times. That's okay. So this is what we have now. Not nearly enough. And this is another Edna. And there are options here. We can click this one as well. We can, if we want. Keep clicking, keep clicking, keep clicking. Voila. Now it looks like this. And off you go, right? Use the system. But do we have Chromium? We don't have Chromium. And the terminal was console. We do have a console, I would think. Yeah, let's get one. What is he doing? Install from FlatHub. Always from FlatHub. Console. Sudo pacman -s console. No? Or is that too difficult? So I want to see if we have DUF. Chromium was a no-go. That's not okay. I have other things here. Check it out. So DUF, nope, and fast fetch, not either. So building can be done, but adding stuff to it is, well, I did not look long enough around. Maybe it can be done. There's no sense to continue to install console. We know already. Bye for now. So we've put it in here on the desktop. Is there any information? The README maybe. Control find super F. Container as well. Mirrorlist. It was a link. Maybe. Package builds. So we should have built it ourselves. Now we found it. I'll keep the video just to show that you can build the ISO yourself, and maybe in the future they'll add something to the list that whatever we change in here is actually going to the next, well, to the ISO, to the actual computer system. All right, have fun learning about other ArcoLinux based distros. Anything, well, everything, anything and everything is interesting to have a look at. Cheers.